Hey, it's me, Garrett, and I'm here with Logan.
What's up?
And Alberto.
Hey guys.
And today we're here to talk about how we can use social media to help better our mental health. So I know there's been a lot of information going around about how social media can actually be harmful to our mental state, but there's evidence in psychology that suggests that if we retool and repurpose our social media, that it can actually be beneficial to our mental health. Okay, so let's put this in context. Social media makes us all leaders because we all have followers. That makes us all entertainers, that makes us all performers, and it only makes sense that we would experience the anxiety and emotional exhaustion that comes with those roles. But these problems aren't being caused by using these platforms, they're being caused by how we use these platforms. What it comes down to is you're not as good as you post on social media. You're better. You have impactful qualities that have formed the best and deepest relationships in your life. But most of us put those impactful qualities in the backseat and let our most impressive qualities represent us instead. The key is repurposing our social media to be impactful for being impressive. And at this point you might say, that seems beneficial to the other people in my life, but how does it benefit me? It's through a process in psychology called logotherapy. Logotherapy was created in the 30s and 40s by a neurologist and psychologist named Viktor Frankl. It's the process of working on specific goals towards meaning and purpose, especially relating to impact. This treatment has been found to result in the betterment of anxiety, depression, and a variety of mental health issues. Frankl applied this therapy on over 30,000 suicidal patients while he was the head of the mental health division of the Vietnamese hospital system. He did this by giving them daily tasks to make an impact on others and getting them to realize the positive effects that negative circumstances had in their lives. During his 30-year residency, not a single patient committed suicide under his watch. So he did this by helping people create impact and find meaning. So in theory, if we're able to repurpose and retool our social media in a similar way, we could see a similar effect in our own lives. So how do we do that? How do we make an impact through our social media, as cheesy as that sounds? I found this to be a good practical first step. You can find your impact where you're needed, and you can find where you're needed by what you've been through. Your story contains lessons that you've learned in overcoming your challenges. And there's someone out there in the middle of what you've already passed through who needs those lessons. My personal experience with this is losing 3 family members in 6 months. So in going through grief, that brings anxiety and depression, and in recovering from that, I gained a lot of tools that enable me to help other people go through the same thing. That's why I'm doing videos like these, because if there's someone out there who's going through something similar to what I've been through, maybe it can be of some benefit. The way you share your story might be different. You might choose to share it on an Instagram story. You might choose to do it person to person. And your story may be different than mine, but I guarantee you that there's someone out there who needs to hear it. It's important to remember that this not only benefits the people we share it with, but has a positive impact on our own mental health. So if you want practical steps on how we can retool our social media for impact, I'm gonna do a whole video about that next time. So I love you, and I'll talk to you soon, and peace.